Hey everybody, it's Dee from Chicago. Thank you again for watching my ideology on YouTube channel. The only thing that I really wanted to talk about tonight, I know I've been radio silent for a while. I've been kind of busy doing other things, but doing a lot of research as always. And the thing that I wanted to talk about tonight was my 72-hour rule. I've mentioned it a few times, and I just wanted to explain it a little more in depth. My 72-hour rule is that when something big happens in the news or in the world, current world affairs, especially within our country, I try to wait 72 hours before I say anything about it, before I discuss it with anybody, before I form an opinion, before I talk to anybody. I use that 72 hours to research before I can make an educated statement regarding it. And the past two videos I've released and talked about things that were big, that have blown into completely huge deals. One is the shooting of Jacob Blake. Yeah, Jacob Blake in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And right from the get-go, I had said some things, again, condemning my own damn self for speaking out before 72 hours was up and without having all information. But what I did say seems to be quite a bit of truth. And there's been all these riots and all these things because of it. And it seems everybody had jumped the gun on it. I was more accurate on my opinion than everybody else's opinion. Everything is being proved wrong about what happened in that case, and that he was not just an innocent victim as the media and everybody was portraying. But again, the whole truth will come out, and it's not looking good for Mr. Blake and his family at this point. The police officer that shot him, pretty much it's been proven through facts and interviews and videos and whatnot, an investigation that he was not just an innocent black man shot. And again, skin color really should not have anything to do with it. And the media makes a big deal out of skin color, it appears, because people don't. People in America don't. It's the media that does. The other thing I spoke about before I had all the facts was I can't think of his first name. The kid who, well, young adult, basically almost an adult, 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse up in Kenosha that was involved in 3 different shootings up there. And it again, I jumped the gun on it, but the media and protesters and rioters, it really jumped the gun on it because, again, just like the Jacob Blake case, they are on the wrong side of the truth. And again, it has come out through investigation and videos and whatnot that Kyle Rittenhouse was not just a cold-blooded murderer and vigilante. My guess, and again, 72 hours has been up, but there's a lot of legalities involved in this, and people, you need to do your research before you open up your mouth and start posting crap on social media or sharing crap on social media, because there's so much that is not true that people are throwing out there, and unless you're a lawyer, keep your mouth shut because you don't know. You're commenting about legal things that you know nothing about. Pertaining to the Second Amendment, and specifically in Wisconsin, what their laws are. And Kyle did absolutely nothing wrong with why he was there or why he was in possession of a rifle, which is considered a long gun. He had every legal right to be there and have a firearm on him. So before everybody keeps going up in arms and crazy, you need to go to law school before you start discussing laws. That's all I'm going to say on that. And kind of the same thing with about what happened with Jacob Blake. You either, if you work in law enforcement, then you can discuss this. But everybody is up in arms about all this stuff. And basically, had the media not been so ridiculous in their reporting on the Jacob Blake case, the Kyle Rittenhouse case would have never even happened. So you kind of reap what you sow. So be really careful throwing negative energy out there in the world, because it might come back and bite you in the ass. In this case, the whole entire world's burning. You have, I actually find it, yeah, I find it laughable that all these professional sports peoples are refusing to play, and they're protesting and all this stuff. And again, they're on the wrong side of this argument. I mean, they're totally on the wrong side of this. Jacob Blake was not an innocent man gunned down by police, and yet they're still protesting. But again, that you reap what you sow, and there's people like me, my family. Well, first off, we really haven't watched the NFL in years because of their political political stance. Professional professional athletes get paid multi-millions of dollars to play a game. They are not social justice warriors. They are a lot of them are criminals, actually, and they have lengthy criminal records. And like I said, they get paid millions of dollars a year to play a game, and they want to um, spout out about things that they don't know about. So unless they went to law school or have worked in law enforcement, they really have no right to be saying anything. But yet they continue to say things. And like I said, my family, getting back to that, we're about to cancel our DirecTV altogether. We used to have the NHL Center Ice package for hockey and NFL Sunday Ticket. I don't think we've had that in like 3 or 4 years. We've been done away with NFL for quite some time now, and now it's the NBA. Everybody's protesting and putting Jacob Blake's name on their helmets, football, and it's laughable. They're promoting and protesting over a criminal. And again, you get paid millions of dollars to play a sport, a game. You have no business putting your nose into other people's business and speaking about things that you know nothing about. Again, you're on the wrong side of the argument there. So, anyways, that's pretty much all I really wanted to talk about at this time, was just what my 72-hour rule was and why it's important that I myself need to follow my own rule, because I spoke out about things. It seems a lot of my early on research was actually pretty factual, but the world is burning because the media is giving shock headlines that are completely inaccurate and false, and investigations are proving that to be so. So from going forward, I will refrain and try to abide by my own rule of holding off 72 hours before speaking out on a topic. But like I said, I was actually, unlike the media, I was actually pretty correct on what facts I'd already had accumulated within that time. But anyways, everybody be well, and we'll see how. Well, we'll see. I'm sure tomorrow won't disappoint. I'm sure it'll just be another shit show somewhere. We still have to discuss the shooting that happened in Portland last night. Apparently, a group of people that support our president went into Portland, and because their city is under siege by a bunch of BLM people, and I'll just call them Antifa rioters, because that's exactly what they are. They're criminals. They're awful. They are the ones that are causing and maintaining racial divide in our country, and people are too blind and ignorant to see that. But that's a whole nother issue. Still gathering information on this, but apparently this man was basically hunted and shot and murdered because he is a supporter of our sitting president. It's you can hate the man all you want, but he deserves respect, because he is the leader of our country. And like I said, you can feel however you want to feel on that. But if you don't like him, then go vote him out. Otherwise, just shut it. And don't go out murdering people because they support the current sitting president of our country. If you don't like our leader, vote him out or move out of our country. It's very simple. It does not give you any right. Your hatred does not give you the right to go and kill innocent people. But again, I will wait till I get more information before I speak out about that. So I will abide by my 72-hour rule from now on, I promise. Unless it's something that if my speaking out can help prevent violence somewhere, then that's what I will do. So anyways, everybody be well and love one another. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.